Hello, my friends. I am reporting to you once again from beautiful Bulgaria, but on a bit of a gloomy day. I am obviously in the world's #1 resort, and it doesn't really look like it today because over the last few days we've had nothing but doom and gloom and rain. You can see it actually is lighting up right now, but it was absolutely freaking insane. So I'm wearing my protective jacket that I just picked up on OLX, 18 leva. You can't beat this. It's really super anti-rain. I really like it. It's really kind of bright, and I also bought it. So when you guys are coming by airplanes from Worcestershire or from Kent, Manchester, you're gonna be looking down at Sunny Beach. You see me with my orange coat. You see there's that fat bastard with a beer in hand. So high visibility. So let me give you a 2-second update. Yeah, it's just absolutely nothing been happening here. And I mean like really nothing. Our zone, our area, most of Sunny Beach is completely dead. Even the shops that we kind of frequented back in the days in the winter time where you can get yourself up here in Skull. We talked to some of the owners and they're not even going to open this year. There's just not enough people, and it sucks because things are really, all our winters that we've been here, things have been really dwindling when it comes to finding a place to sit and have a beer. Grocery stores, a lot of them, the little ones, are now closing. The other thing I've noticed that this is the time where you'd see so much construction and so much heavy machinery, cement trucks and all this sort of stuff cruising through Sunny Beach, working on the skeletons. You can see the building and the gorgeous fence behind me. Obviously nothing has been done here in years. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So normally, of course it wasn't raining like this. Normally you'd see, Bulgarian scientists with wheelbarrows, shovels, pickaxes, 2-liter bottles of kamenitsa, working on apartments, on maybe some of the roads, and fixing things up. It does not exist. There's nothing, and I mean nothing. We walked around quite a bit to see if there's going to be, any sort of new things, maybe some maintenance, and nothing. And right now we'd be kind of bustling now that the tourists are going to be bustling with all the workers and stuff, but there's nothing going on. So it really sucks. It bums me out a little bit. The other thing, I got to give you guys that 5-second COVID update. Of course, as always, you grab a chart between, the modern world and here. We're upside down, flip it upside down. Bulgaria is always at the top. People are dying every single day. Thousands of reported infections. I'm certain it's double that or more. Things are really kind of shady. I think there might be another lockdown coming. They're protesting against public safety and stuff. Really sucks. Vaccination rates are some of the lowest in the world. Obviously, all this stuff absolutely breaks my heart. Reading a little report today in the newspaper. I mean, just think how you wake up in the morning and think just how fucking stupid you have to be. I mean, literally rotting onions and potatoes in your brain to be like, oh look, I found a place for some mafia guy who's selling vaccination certificates for $500. So I'm gonna go find this guy and not vaccinate myself, which now, once you're vaccinated, it's pretty preventable disease now, or whatever you want to call it, preventable pandemic, because 96% of the people right now in hospitals everywhere on the world are unvaccinated. So people on ventilators, people just admitted to hospitals, almost exclusively, 90+% are unvaccinated. So now think about it in your head. You're gonna say, oh fuck it, I don't care about my life, I don't care about the people around me, my family, friends, and everybody that passes my path. I'm gonna spend $500 on a fake fucking thing, and for what? You're fueling organized crime and just being a fucking idiot. So I saw that in the news today. It's wow. Anyways, that's the end of my COVID thing, and let's be a bit more cheerful. It doesn't look like the rain is going to be stopping soon, so I'm gonna go to the windy city. So one thing that really sucks, as I mentioned already, is that we have no shop anywhere in this vicinity to pick up some beer, and even our machine sold out of Pirinsko, so we had to get what was it? Shumansko, which is great anyway, but our only place to grab a beer right now, without walking, to Mladost or any of the bigger shops, is the machine, which I absolutely love, but they only have Shumansko for us today, which again, doesn't matter. So the rain let up a little bit. We're gonna try to hit the beach and see what's going on. Obviously, there's absolutely nobody in the vicinity, just absolutely anywhere. So I will continue on a little bit in this rain. Whoa! So the rain has let up a little bit, allowing us to kind of traverse over to the windy city. We're like rainy city right now. Holy crap! There's some places where the water almost reached like maybe a third of a meter, half a meter. Because as you know, Bulgarian engineers haven't figured out how to drain rainwater in Sunny Beach. So after a rain of maybe an hour or two, sometimes it goes even higher than way higher than the sidewalk. So the rain is actually on the sidewalks, trying to find a path of least resistance. It's not so bad right now, but of course it's been really kind of crappy before. Even in the summertime, when you get those 2-3 days of massive rains for 5 minutes or so, it gets kind of crazy. But it's not that crazy just yet. There is just darkness in the sky. However, on a lighter note, okay, I'm wearing my cool jacket, and I feel absolutely perfect, super perfect. It's actually very warm. Okay, so it's usually relatively warm here, but right now I'm just walking around. I'm wearing my sweater, but I could honestly tell you, I could just wear this stupid plastic jacket and a t-shirt underneath. I'd feel absolutely fine. I feel cozy. It's really quite nice. I'm gonna try to make it. Are we gonna go to the beach?
Oh boy.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna try to make it down to the beach, which is this way. Unfortunately, all the shops, everything is absolutely, completely shut down. I love walking down here in the summertime. It's so crazy busy, but I don't think we're gonna run into one person today. Like one person, I really don't think so. And if I do, I'll have a chat with them and ask them, why? What are you doing here? It's beach time. Okay, I am literally about to sacrifice my well-being for you, my beautiful friends on YouTube. Thankfully, my stupid device here, my phone that I'm using, is waterproof. Who knows? Might not be. It's time to test her out. Okay, so now I'm at the end of beautiful windy city. Still haven't seen one person. The hotel here is closed, which sucks, because Hotel Burgess, back in my days, I can say that, historically speaking, was actually open in the winter time. Wow, the waves! You guys gotta see the waves. Quite a number of seasons this place was open. I'm not sure how busy they were, but there are people here milling about and enjoying their stay. Wow, what I'm looking at right now is epic. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a little spin around. Whoa, it's cool. I can't believe I live here to this day. Holy shit. Okay, you guys ready? Whoa, okay. I'm gonna go really slowly and I won't say a word because... Okay, so we have waves. Oh shit. Wow, it's epic here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Holy crap. And as I mentioned in my previous section, it's warm, like it's fine. It's not even that windy. I can hear these waves from my apartment, from my balcony, even from my living room. Don't really have a living room. Wow. So Yeah, Hotel Burgess. This is the place that was super cool. They converted it to like a Spanish/Italian restaurant. It was really great. And the ship actually was open gently towards the end of the season. Never had a chance to go, but super happy they renovated it a bit. And yeah, it was open. There's not one person, not one person anywhere. All right, let's continue on. I need to go and explore a bit more because it's really cool outside right now. And my jacket is really helping me out. Okay, moving on. So I just stopped at Shredits, which is the restaurant rehabilitation place / hotel. And I think this is the first season that they're just not allowing people to go inside, because back in my days, again, we were able to go to the restaurant even though it was kind of semi-closed and sit in the back, and they renovated it really nicely. Have a beer and have some other food, and they'd always have these specials and stuff, but it's freaking dead. There are some people, like older people, where they come when they're ill or whatever just to relax, having cigarette parties and stuff like that, but there's not even a place to have. You can't even grab a bottled beer anywhere, so that really sucks. There's a piano here. So I'll show you, the store behind me. That place was open for a while, completely dead, closed, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, big sign on top. No, this is where Morris is and all the cool restaurants. I love walking down here. Obviously absolutely nothing is open. But here's why I'm so droopy faced right now is because our favorite market, our favorite lady, Tanya, who was working here all winter last year. It was a great place to come. Again, here to pick up your Pirinsko and just even necessities. You need some toilet paper or something. It was awesome. This shop was open in the summertime. They kind of swap back and forth. Great time for this to have been open for us, like in the winter. And at times, well, not at times, always, they had little tables outside, so you can sit, and it was kind of the sunny side here. Cruise over on your bike, on your balcanje, or just walk, have a beer outside, and bullshit with the locals. Absolutely awesome place to be. But I guess they never made enough money, or something. Something happened, and they're closed. We just heard from actually the lady who runs the show. She says, "I'm sorry, we have some other job that we have to do." And this is just behind is the Far A restaurant. And I was told as well that they're going to be it was a bit of a dump before, so they're going to be completely renovating it for next season. So, next season, of course, is going to be absolutely crazy here. So it's a great opportunity for a lot of these guys to beautify and renovate a little bit. But like I said, I have not run into one person yet. And we've been out and about for probably an hour or something. There's nobody anywhere. Anywhere. I love these apartments here. Some of the original Sunny Beach places, that kind of sort of communist-ish era hotels, just very utilitarian, but I love them. I absolutely love the way they look, and especially once they clean them up a little bit and, kind of make it livable inside, so it's not just a mattress on the ground. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So the rain let up a little bit. It's really hard to walk around because there's just so much water. You try to go across the street. Oh, cutkeys. Lots of cats this year. They're just everywhere. So many cats everywhere. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we came actually to see him today. Yes, we'll give you some pets. We have some photos of her. It's a girl. So many cats everywhere. Jeez, almost more than ever. We have about a dozen outside. Anyways, that's completely off tangent. So yeah, the rain let up a little bit, so we can still walk around a bit. There are a few places we're gonna try to find where we can have a beer. So I'll continue on. Beautiful here. I keep bitching about the rain and stuff, but I feel great being here right now. It's super peaceful and just nice feeling. It's always kind of a nice feeling being here. I feel sad about all the animals here. We just so unfortunate. There's just so many of them, and so another thing of note is that after a few rains like this over the last few days, even though a lot of places here are really garbagey and really unkempt, unkempt. You walk around some of these complexes where some people took a little bit of time to make them pretty, and they're actually a maintenance crew that would come out and pick up the cigarette butts and the 7-day wrappers. You just kind of walk past and how the camera doesn't really pick it up, but it's so lush here right now. It's so green, like almost hurting your eyes green. It's absolutely gorgeous here right now. The rain once again let up a little bit, and these beautiful fall colors, if you're into this kind of stuff, it's awesome here right now. Yeah, this complex here in particular, they really put a lot of effort. I mean, this stuff takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to really make it pretty. And even our place where we live, we just have like roses and stuff like that, but there's a dude that comes around and makes things sort of nice. But these guys did a great job, and I didn't film the back there, but it's really quite beautiful. Some of these like really cool trees and roses and other kinds of flowers, and the grass, sometimes you look at it and it's just so like it's just almost like unnatural. It's a natural color of green. That's so green that is just wow, what the hell? How can you be so freaking green? So yeah, there you go. A little bit of botany. Like it's so nice here. I guess the camera doesn't really pick it up, but yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. One place that will never disappoint, well, it will disappoint, but it'll always be open, is of course the supermarket at the bus station. And I am exactly right here. So when you arrive to this gorgeous, epic place, you'll end up here. Your first beer will be here. We just got two Pirinskos. However, okay, so there are a few problems. It's really quite expensive now. It used to be kind of the cheap go-to place. But since they are the only place sort of in this area that's open 24/7, they're able to charge you whatever the hell they want. And why not? I'll be doing the same. It's like $1.90 for a Pirinsko, and the fuckers don't even turn the fridge on. So it's warm Pirinsko. You can see the nice fridge outside and inside, but yeah, they don't turn it on. The EVN bill must be so high. And also, if you want to see all the characters of Sunny Beach, it's always a great place to go. It smells like a mixture of sadness, poverty, those shitty cigarettes that Bulgarian people smoke, and just kind of overall garbage. So it used to be a little bit more fun and a little bit more lively, but today it's just this kind of people congregate. But it's not a fun place to be. It's pretty bad. So we walk just across the corner here to have our beers. But we're gonna continue on. The rain is just like up and down, up and down. It's a little bit crazy, but again, it's really fun being here right now because it's pretty. Plus now we have beers. Okay, I'll continue on. Yeah, I wonder, the buses are still coming in. Of course, not full of revelers, but this is just part of the Bulgarian transit system here. So buses are coming from all the big cities, the small cities, the villages, and from from other countries as well. Mini buses and those big fancy buses. If you want to go to Varna Sofia today or tomorrow morning, whatever, all that stuff is still fully operational. It's really inexpensive, and it's happening. One thing I wanted to note is this is just fucking bizarre. Whoever started this, I mean, this is 4 years ago now. They started this epic hotel. I mean, it's beautiful. I've already taken the video of this place. It's actually really nice. It's really nice, okay? They spent millions. This place was quite busy with workers. They spent millions on this place. And when you're thinking about, prime property in Sunny Beach, this is the first thing you'd see when you arrive here. Because it really is, it may not be on the beach, but outside of that, why the fuck isn't it done? Why are they not renting it out or selling it or doing something? There used to be a restaurant, when we first moved here, restaurant, kind of Bulgarian restaurant, but it was fine. It was busy. It was just fine. You grab your skembe, have a few beers. It has not been open for, like I said, probably 4 years now. And, you know, they shut, the whole corner has been shut down. And, I mean, why don't they finish it? Get it done. You know, are they having trouble finding employees? I mean, maybe nobody freaking wants to work anymore. You know, nobody wants to work anymore. So maybe pay people a little bit more and just get these projects off the ground. But it's really unfortunate because I was really expecting that place to be kind of like the first thing that people see when they come to visit. And like I said, they did a really beautiful job, and the place is really cool. But it still needs maybe about I would say 20-30% oomph to finish it up. Maybe one day, but I'm not holding my fingers crossed, that's for sure. Oh, we're gonna have a beer with our local guy. So this is another shop that's open, and this is our buddy. We've known him for it seems like 100 years. He's awesome. He just hangs out and laughs at everything and drinks beer. He's amazing. So we're gonna have a beer and chill out. So we are at the crossroads here. It's super not crazy rainy because this place gets really filled up. And that supermarket there, as you know, it's brand new, super renovated, super nice. And the locals hang out there with their beers. They bring their own food, their rakia in a 2-liter bottle. And it's a really fun place. If you really want to live the Sunny Beach off-season lifestyle, you want to do that. It's fun. It's always fun. Oh, and there's my other buddy. We got to talk to him. He's my fancy restaurateur friend. Oh, I love him. So we just did a little Mladost trip, and I'm gonna cut the actual adventure a little bit short because it is getting a bit gloomy and maybe a little bit student, a little bit cold. Of course, the chicken place, the epicenter of Sunny Beach is open, and it's busy, and it's always fun. We're gonna skip it today and continue on, but yeah, there's lots of people milling around, drinking beers and eating the best chicken in the world, maybe. Definitely in Sunny Beach. They have awesome food there, and the best chips, as you know. I've already talked about it a million times. Okay, so as I head this way, just all the trees are so pretty. As I head this way, I really want to make a point of the road, the brand new road that was built. They just finished it maybe about 2 months ago, and it's holding up, you know. Normally after a few weeks, after the scientists leave, the road starts to fall apart and gets these big huge ruts and you know just starts to disappear. But I walk down here almost every single day, and it looks like a freaking autobahn. They have done a really great job here, absolutely great job. Even the sidewalks, because as you know, there is no the word maintenance does not exist in the Bulgarian language. Once it's finished, they sign off, and then there, you know, is going to be some other project, with never returning back to the project they worked on in case you know, something broke or whatever. No. That project has already been finished. There is no such a thing again as, you know, going back. You know, a funny story that I have in my brain. Years ago, Sofia got a whole bunch of improvements and millions and millions of dollars worth of like roads and all kinds of stuff. And I just remember there was this like kind of like an art piece, like a really nice kind of a thing that kind of kept the traffic sort of in a certain way. And there was an accident, whatever, shit happens, whatever. So this kind of art piece, which would have cost a lot of money, kind of toppled over. And, you know, it needed to be fixed. It needed to be lifted up, fixed up maybe, you know, repainted or whatever it is. So I remember just, because we would come to Sofia quite frequently, and it was a big part of this, like, this big road part. Came back next year, that art piece still kind of remained on its side, like the accident just happened 5 seconds ago. Came back the next year, and this is like right downtown, like this big thing that they built and spent so much money on. It remains toppled. It's still not there. But yeah, look at the road behind me. They really did a great job, so kudos. And look at this sidewalk. It's intact, like it's actually hasn't been Because what happens is the bricks, you know, they go tick, tick, tick. But everything is, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely did an amazing job. And even, you know, where the grates are, where all the sort of water is supposed to come down, that's where the road starts to crack usually. But it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm not sure what's happening here. Unfortunately, this gangsters, that's never going to get finished. It's been here for so many years. I always think in the back of my head how incredible it would be if this place was finished, because I love its design. And you know, I just remember the plans for it, and it's awesome. I mean, just, you know, we start making sort of designs like this with the curves and the cool architectural features. It costs a lot of money, and you know, you make it really pretty, but I guess they're painting the Gerber, and you know, there's definitely something happening here. But you know, they keep bringing stuff in. They have a few workers. Something will happen. I wonder how many more. You know, you look at these stickers. Obviously, this has been changed a few times now. So instead of replacing the whole sign, completion date, they just they just go down to the sticker shop, which is awesome. One sticker, please, and they just increase the year or the month for the completion date. You can't make this shit up. Fucking hell. Okay, so let's continue on a bit of maintenance and kind of funnies. It's pretty funny, but I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just telling you the facts. Okay, so I'm in front of the Goofy Russian building. That's been here for, I guess, about 5-6 years. Where it's fine, it's goofy. So in front of the place here, I've made some videos about this place. They have still non-finished the main road, which connects actually two roads that are finished. Six years ago, whatever, I talked to the guys here. It's like, oh yeah, we're just finishing this building, and then the moment people start moving in, this road will be finished because the city's gonna come and make it work. 6 years ago. But that's not the topic of this conversation. So again, the word maintenance doesn't exist. This summer, towards the end of the summer, a bunch of Bulgarian scientists and loads of really fancy heavy machinery came here and brought a bunch of fill, you know, like gravel and stuff like that, I'm not sure what it's called. I talked to the guys here, so obviously super nice. They're sitting down drinking beers, having cigarettes. Amazing. There was about a dozen guys here, like these, you know, heavy worker guys. Super cool. So I was asking them, like, what's going on? Oh, we're building a road. Yes, we're finally gonna get a road. 6 freaking years later. So this is what happened. They came here, again, they brought some fancy $1 million worth of equipment for sure. And, you know, they graded it, they put all the stuff on, they made it nice and level. And of course you have to go a few extra steps if you want the road to be actually a functioning road. Fuck, I'm not joking. Seriously, not joking, okay? Right after they sort of flattened it, all of the gear, all of the stuff, and all the folks in these huge piles of sand that they had here, Phil, they just left. Sure, the road was flat for a moment, but we had a rain. It was just the biggest joke ever. I should have really taken a video. Few days, maybe 3-4 days after they left, like less than a week, and the ruts, you know, I mean, you can throw a toddler into these holes here. That's how deep they are. So all this work that they've spent, and I'm talking about, like, you know, many thousands, if not tens of thousands of euros to sort of grade this and somewhat fix this, lasted for, I'm being very fucking generous here, maybe a week and a half. And now, you know, it looks like this. After rain, some of these, some of these holes, if you're driving maybe like a 4x4 and stuff like that, will swallow half your wheel, half your tire. I don't understand. Are they going to come back again next year and do the exact same thing? It's completely senseless. because not like these people are poor. You know, there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of money in Nasebar, a lot of money in Sunny Beach. You know, tax money. Can't they figure this out? It's a road, and again, like, they did an amazing job there. I mean, world class autobahn style, a beautiful road. Just fucking continue on. It'll take you another, you know, because this actually would be relatively easy to fix up. It'll take you another couple of weeks to make it look really nice, and you're done. Come back maybe once every 2 years for a few days, and fix it up a bit, because everything needs maintenance no matter what. You're cleaning your bathroom every few days, at least you're supposed to. You know, you're washing your stuff, and you have to come back and make sure everything is nice. Why don't they care? I mean, it's just ruts. It's really difficult to even walk through here, let alone, you know, ride a bicycle or a motorcycle. I mean, why these roads look like this? It's weird. Anyways, this section here is the weirdest. It's something that I'll never understand. Like, why don't the developers invest a little bit of money and sort of beautify their goofy looking apartment building to, you know, it would be a selling point. Apartment, Russian style, golden couches, guy on a picture with a sword, finished road in the front. Strange. I'll never understand some of this stuff. Wait, just 1 second. I don't really talk about food all that often, although we make crazy food every single day, like really good food, like super into it. So came back from Lados, had to cut the trip short. It's really rainy now. So I want to tell you guys a couple things that, to me, they're just such a treat, because I was never exposed to a lot of this stuff when I was living out in the West. So at Lados, they have tongue, yezik. Okay, so it's not something that I think a lot of people eat all that frequently, but it's like $1 or $1.50. You slice it super thinly, and with you dip it in otzet and white vinegar. Amazing little snack next to your pirinsko. Again, in my opinion, it's just so like this gelatinized meat. Just a great snack, and of course, again, another acquired taste. You can buy pork ears, świńskie uszy here at Mladost. Chop them up into little tiny bits, very slowly grill them with loads and loads of garlic. Slowly. And you put a little bit of soya sauce on them, again, with a beer, with your pirinsko. Just an awesome snack, and it costs $1, you know? And it's just give it a shot. You might think, oh my God, it's so super weird. But pork ears here in Bulgaria are you know, kind of a very traditional, old school meal, like shkembe chorba, the tripe soup is, which obviously you guys know that I absolutely adore. We're going to be making Indian food today that, you know, is really cool stuff that you just eat with your hands. And in closing of this crazy video, these freaking mandarins, okay? So it's obviously, we're still 2 months before Christmas. So in a lot of places, the really delicious mandarins come from China, and they come, you know, around Christmas time. But here, we're so freaking fortunate to get these mandarins from Turkey. And if you know, it's like, if you like dessert and stuff like that, I generally don't eat like chocolate bars or candy and stuff like that. This is better than candy. Like, there's no pits. Pits are the worst. Pits are the pits. They're so sweet, but not super crazy sweet. If you buy a bag for a couple bucks, you just have to sit down. They are so freaking delicious. We're so lucky to have some of this stuff at times. If you know exactly where to look for and where to go at certain time, you can really treat yourself, you know, with everything. These Turkish oranges at Mladost right now. This is my second batch here. I'm gonna eat them all in about 10 minutes. They're freaking fantastic. Okay, so yeah, I'm a little bit disheveled. This is the end of my video. Thank you for watching my video of a little bit of anger, a little bit of ups and downs, but this is the way things are here right now. They actually are pretty amazing. I love it here, as you know. Ciao for now.